Halo, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
Apa khabar, Dr. Syami?
Alhamdulillah baik. How are you, Encik Amir? Jelas
Good, I'm
Boleh
good.
dengar?
So, thank you so
Very
much.
good.
Sama-sama.
Awesome.
Boleh dengar?
Most welcome, most welcome. Boleh.
Thank you so much
All
bersama-sama
go.
dengan Clever Education.
It's an
Out
honor lah.
of your busy schedule.
Try
Dengar
to
juga
make
lah
it
tadi you
possible.
berlari-lari.
Ya, betul. Everyday memang begitulah, rushing sedikit.
So, you selalu ke you punya ni lah, operation lah, tempat you.
Yes, I would say that lah. Tapi my main task is to supervise office punya function lah. So supervise office punya function tu including but not limited to HR, admin, account, finance, IT, gitulah. But operation wise, I touch sikit-sikit sahajalah.
Being in your position lah, Dr. Syami kan.
Yeah.
Almost call you Datuk lah.
Aduh, dah terbiasa ya. Aduh.
Being in your position kan, Dr. Syami kan. What are the most important things yang memang kena ada dekat dalam diri seorang pengurus dekat dalam MSS Biofresh ni?
Alright, very good question. Untuk dia very interesting question lah, especially when you ask about MSS Biofresh ni. We are a small company, not small lah, I would say medium enterprise. So I would say that the ability to change tu lah, it what matters the most. Adakah you nak berubah? When you are in a SME, kadang-kadang your mindset tu dalam satu bekas saja tau. Dalam satu bekas. Tapi bagaimana you nak move ahead, that one you need to change. Everyone needs that skill, willingness to change and juga awareness to change bagi I lah.
So being small medium enterprise, you need to have that capability untuk is it a unlearn, relearn or a learn things punya benda tak? Something yang you kena empty your cup.
Yeah, I would say that lah, Cik Ave. When it comes to change, sometimes you have to macam empty the cup. Empty the cup. Sometimes kalau you rujuk the change management gurus, there are some theory that said you have to unfreeze, macam you have a block of ice, macam you have a block of ice. Macam mana you nak cairkan untuk dapat bentuk yang sewajarnya, contohnya bentuk bulat ke apa, to be suited up in macam industri lah, untuk masuk ke dalam lubang industri tu. Bila mana you are in a block, kadang-kadang you tak masuk dalam puzzle tu tau. So it's how you change defines you lah.
Being in the shades, more about you pula kan. Sikit lah for introduction lah.
Silakan.
Being in the position of maneuvering, navigating those changes. Was it difficult?
I would say it is very difficult. Tapi bila mana you set your vision into a certain thing, don't look back too much lah. Kalau you look back too much tu, you kadang-kadang pusing circling around the bush. Tu it's not good pun. Tapi whenever bila you nak buat sesuatu kejayaan, of course lah, nama pun kejayaan, mestilah benda tu susah. Kalau benda tu kejayaan, tak adalah senang-senang, dan berjaya tu comes with hardship. I believe that itulah.
So I captivated by your words. Change tadi Datuk kan?
Datuk. Aduh. Okay, alright. Yeah, sure.
No lah, I mean it's a doa lah.
I mean, tapi huge responsibility lah, takut lah.
I mean like macam I was captured the word change tadi kan, and then you mentioned about SMEs, how should we scale up capability to have the competencies to kita kena scale up kita punya business kan. That one is one part of maneuvering changes, betul tak? Kita nak grow kita punya business daripada SME probably bigger companies kan. So when we talk about this tajuk Dato', kita nak cakap tentang these changes that frequently happen in this 2020.
Yeah.
Now it's November already. Just like that,
November already.
Kan? So macam mana what is your advice lah? Kita nak in your vision of improving the business, sustainability, profitability, growing up, kan? And there goes this COVID-19. Things like PKP, PKPB, PKPD, all those hurdles yang put some probably a stop, kan? Sometimes.
Betul.
Apa yang the values yang paling penting sekarang ni kena ada dekat pekerja? Sebab sekarang ni kita kadang-kadang stop, kadang-kadang jalan balik. Lepas tu diperketatkan all those operations kan. So if you could pick one values lah yang kena ada dekat dalam seorang pekerja ni, what is it? Values.
What is it? One value. I think, Jamie, when it comes to pandemic, of course, everyone is affected. Okay, everyone is affected. Tapi macam I kata lah, the most important value is change. I would say change. Don't resist the change. As if contoh lah kan, we talk about COVID sekarang. COVID dia macam a huge macam landslide or everything, terus run up semua benda. So problem is problem lah. I would say problem is problem. Don't dwell into problem too much. Even so, PKP for business owners or even to pekerja, PKP is PKP. PKP is PKP. That's it. It's how you embrace the change matters. Contoh lah, kalau kata pun nak kena work from home ke or what not, just embrace the change. Certain people cannot move forward bila dia orang resist the change. Pandemic, we expect pandemic to be settled in what? I think middle of 2021. Vaccine sekarang pun I think it's still in progress. So embrace the change. If you cannot embrace the change, try to do it slowly. Macam I suka cakap macam ni change is the only constant. Change is the only constant. Bila lambat you adapt to certain things, you akan meleweh, bagian meleweh. So, problem is problem. Try to maneuver around it. I would say kalau pekerja pun kata, Cik Syami, my productivity slow lah when it comes to pandemic. Kenapa slow? Pinpoint the problem. What is it? It's too big for me. Kenapa? Apa yang productivity? I rasa certain things bila virtual ni payah nak bekerja. Okay, we define it into more details. Kenapa? Saya rasa macam ni connection poor apa semua. Connection poor, we improve the connection first. Macam yang kata embrace the change sedikit. Bila mana pandemic tu effect semua, who are you to go against it? Betul tak? Who are you to go against it? Benda COVID is very dangerous. You tak nampak pun it happens, and then boleh merebak instantly. So that. Cukup. Try to do next thing. We move on to the next. Apa yang boleh kita buat? Apa yang boleh kita selesaikan? Macam yang kata, I selalu kata macam ni lah, Jamie. Change is the only constant. Kalau you rasa you cannot commit to make a huge leap, huge jump, huge change, do it sedikit. Macam orang Jepun buat kaizen, all those terminologies. I would say macam change lah. Contoh, previously I would say everyone can dine in. Everyone can dine in. Satu meja boleh 4 orang, satu meja boleh muat 6 orang. Sekarang ni satu meja boleh muat 2-3 orang, depending on the size, everything lah. So what? It's either you make the change ataupun you duduk situ, you tengok lah. Yalah, previously just a simple calculation. Satu meja 8 orang, now cut down to 3 person. Kat situ percentage you dah hilang berapa, sales you dah hilang berapa. So don't think about the problem too much. What's next? What is next? That's it. Solution is what? You buatlah delivery ke. I know it's hard, but if you can commit to make the change progressively, you will be there. Itu je lah.
Is it okay tak kalau you share dengan kita orang kan? Maybe viewers yang tengah tengok ke dekat Facebook Level Education sekarang ni, probably what something yang you did very well during this PKP yang you would like to share to us. Ada tak something yang you maybe you ahead in the game ke?
I see. Okay lah, I share sikit lah what we have performed during the PKP. I think PKP started on 18 March 18 March tu semua tutup. Semua tutup. Everything is freeze. Some business owner anticipate benda tu to last 1 week or 2 week. But no. It's actually tambah sehinggalah Jun. And then kita jadi lagi. So what we did before yang I banggakan sangat, coming back to the question lah. We prepared early. We make the change early. We aware about the situation, and we sit down and discuss together what's next. Our boss Cik Sharin, the director, was very good at planner lah, the master planner. Dia panggil semua orang duduk sekali. What next? Klien ni, I rasa akan tutup. So what's next? Apa yang kita boleh buat untuk cushionkan some of the expenses, untuk cushionkan overhead? Then we brainstorm together. Ada yang bagi pendapat, bos kita kena jual hand sanitizer. Take into account. Imagine us, cleaning, we do cleaning and landscaping maintenance. Hand sanitizer, of course are related, but we don't know lah how hand sanitizer, what chemical, what not. Terus cakap, Cik Amir, tiba-tiba kan, Cik Amir, you masak sikit boleh tak lobster malam ni? Contoh lah. It's like that. We don't know how to do it. Tapi macam kata, if you commit to make the change progressively, you will be there eventually. As long as you ada 3 core benda ni lah. 3 benda, is back to your attitude lah. Attitude towards change. How? I share sikit lah. Attitude towards change consists of 3 parts.
Okay.
Affective, your feelings towards change. And then behavioral, your action towards commitment to make the change. Apa perbuatan yang buat ke arah change itu. The last one would be cognitive, you're thinking about the change. ABC lah. So maksudnya di situ, coming back to the question, masing-masing have this kind of very positive attitude towards change. Our team is very positive lah. Macam cakap, COVID is inevitable tau. Kalau you buka news, bila vaksin nak siap ni, you spend 1 month lah baca berita, and then ada apa tu, conspiracy theory. I don't know lah why conspiracy. Illuminati. I don't know lah why konspirasi, patut ada teori pula. Dia lah konspirasi, ini teori. Teori itu kan benda lain. Kenapa ada 2 benda yang berbeza? Itulah I would say. And then we do hand sanitizer, disinfection services, everything. You bayangkan our sales, patutnya ada 2, cleaning and landscape. Memang totally drop. Almost to 60% drop. 60% drop in terms of cleaning. Banyak, 60% is a lot lah. Semua boleh demam lah. Kalau business owner demam lah. Overhead tinggi untuk service punya industry. We have to pay wages or what not. But
you need manpower kan?
Betul. Manpower. Our overhead banyaknya dekat manpower. We have 100 plus punya pekerja lah, 100 orang lebih bekerja. So how? So macam back to the ni lah, we do additional services which is hand sanitizer and disinfection services. Disinfection services kita buat dekat vehicle sanitization, manual sanitization, misting, disinfection to premises, kilang-kilang semua. That two things cushion everything.
Betul lah.
Sampai kan bila hari kita approach, we did approach to one of the commercial bank. Sampai kan dia question kan, bulan 3, 4, 5 ni kenapa sales you tinggi ya? Tidak understand. Kenapa sales you tinggi? Patut jatuh ni. How? Macam we did maneuver awal lah. We did have some plans. So that's apa yang I boleh banggakan. You anticipate the change tau. Make the change. Move it. Macam attitude lah. Macam saya kata attitude change. Commit. ABC tu. Then insyaAllah you will there.
Like I think one of the thing yang I saw lah during the live session dekat LinkedIn, if I'm not mistaken, the Prime Minister of New Zealand. So if I could share lah dengan viewers juga, dalam masa 2-3 hari sahaja selepas diorang jumpa 2-3 kes dekat New Zealand tu, baru 2 atau 3 sahaja kot kes dekat New Zealand. You bayangkan baru 2-3 kes and then diorang tutup seluruh sempadan negara diorang. So talking about a bigger picture of ni lah, and then that save them from the first wave, second, or what could have happened dekat seluruh dunia kan. Betul lah, awareness before change. You mean what is that? Yang pertama tadi attitude je. Is it?
Yeah. You have to aware about the change lah. The first component is effective lah. The feelings and everything though.
Okay. Throughout the journey lah, Datuk kan, Doktor kan, bulan 3, bulan 4, bulan 5, bulan 6, now dah November, almost end. Dah berapa lama kan? How do you handle things like if any something like macam dispute or some disagreement in your team, especially in this crisis? Can we call it safe to say it is a crisis moment lah kan? There must be some disagreements ke, ada tak Doktor? Susah tak?
I would say that not much. We did have disagreement, but not on the executive or manager punya level lah. Sebab what I can say that our team cohesiveness is very strong. Masing-masing very supportive with each other. Kalau seorang tak boleh nak commit, another one akan assist. Dia begitulah. That is our culture. We uplift people. Bila mana ada orang tengah tak okay ke apa, we do it together sampailah dia okay. And what I can say that a crisis, yes, tapi only a very minimal crisis lah. That one pun we have some dispute raised by one or two of our staff lah. That one is regarding the unwillingness untuk bergerak ke tempat kerja yang lain lah. Very very small lah I would say, but that one is berbalik kepada penerimaan masing-masing. When kita MSS Biofresh is considered as essential services because we are part of cleaning lah, and kami juga telah diberi approval oleh MITI untuk menjalankan bisnes seperti biasa. So during the COVID memang environment lagilah kena bersih. So as for that, begitulah. Tapi bila mana ada disagreement, we try to solve it. Macam biasalah. Macam our culture, I would say. Kalau ada disagreement, come to the office, we discuss. Apa-apa, everything follow the law lah, the labor law. Kalau bila mana tak boleh, just say it, kita okay, tak ada masalah. Kalau kita salah ke apa, we akan refer to JTK. Kita akan refer to JTK. Begitu saja. Dia tak
Is
adalah
there
nak
any
sampai.
Is there any
Yeah.
tips tak, Doktor? Because yeah lah, we have been connecting a few times before this, and I pun sikit-sikit lah, maybe I tak tahu a lot
Yeah.
about MSS Biofresh kan. But along the way, apa yang I nampak lah, it seems like you, or probably you and your teams kan, there's something like a proactive measurement tau in leadership.
Yeah.
You got what I mean tak?
Okay.
Ada
Yes. Okay.
it looks like there's something proactive method yang you dah apply. I call it leadership lah. And I saw it.
Yeah.
I saja tahu simpan.
Aduh, yeah. Okay.
I saw it lah. I saw it in your team.
I see.
Kalau I nak tanya you lah kan, Dr. Syami kan, ada tips ke apa in handling teams, because it seems like you navigating the change very easy, you handle the disagreement very easy, flawlessly you handle all those disputes. It seems like ada something yang you dah take proactive measure.
Okay.
You jumpy juga ke? You ada baca-baca ke?
Tak adalah. But when it comes to proactive, I would say we have to thank you lah. Di-promote juga ni, Cik Amir punya training lah, training made by you. Yeah, I did remember about reactive and anticipative leadership, yeah. Reactive and anticipative. Tapi what we did was we mold it, kita improvekan what have been taught into the next level. We call it autonomous leadership.
Wow.
Autonomous leadership. I don't know lah whether that exists or not lah. Autonomous leadership. Maksudnya kat sini
So okay.
It's not just anticipative. Bila you anticipate. Tapi bila autonomous ni, dia boleh bergerak sendiri without much supervision tau. I like that about my team lah. Sebab our team at MSS Biofresh, kebanyakannya semua dah autonomous. Bila autonomous tu, masing-masing boleh buat kerja sendiri. Kalau ada certain things je, baru kita meeting. Ni macam mana, payment macam mana, other than that, semua buat sendiri. Dia jalan sendiri. Kita terapkan idea itu. Bila mana you bagi contoh kepada Gen Y or Gen Z, Gen Z or something, they like to be creative with their work. I suka bila I delegate task, I bagi ruang untuk my team untuk buat kerja sendiri. Macam mana? I let them be the expert of their own job. Bila mana dia orang lagi tahu pada I lagi suka. It means that they are doing the job really, really well. I love that. So begitulah. So bila you kata tadi proaktif kan, I think bila when it comes to autonomous itu the next level lah. Cantik, cemerlang lah semua.
Betul.
Bila you nak create that kind of autonomous punya leadership tu, you need to create a very strong support and trust across the team members. Bila mana dia orang rasa, trust, I would say. Bila mana dia orang rasa dia orang boleh trust dia orang punya higher ups. Dan higher ups bagi macam you tanam pokok lah, tak baja, you siram, you jaga elok-elok, dan pokok tu insya-Allah akan grow. Macam tu. It's like that. You create that. Yeah. Sometimes you have to deep into the root lah, dive deep into the root. Kadang-kadang pokok kan, kadang-kadang adalah dia punya akar tu bercalar-calar sikit, tapi kalau bila mana you betul-betul commit untuk cantikkan pokok tu, you kenalah korek akar apa yang tak kena. Macam contoh, when it comes to team members, sometimes they have personal matters, family issues, contoh, financial issues, contoh. It back to you. As a majikan, how far are you willing to help the team? How far? Jauh mana?
Betul.
Jauh mana? It back to ni lah, I would say fisabilillah lah. Bila you tolong, insya-Allah lah orang akan tolong you balik. Itu I tahu. Bila you nurture orang sehingga dia elok, dia boleh buat kerja, definitely in return diorang akan senangkan you. You senangkan kerja orang akan senangkan kerja you lah.
Betul. So kita dah lalui more than half year of movement control order.
Yeah, MCO.
Kan? And then there's some disagreement, there's some dispute, and you do you believe that if I say what make all these things smooth is a good leadership, Doctor?
Yeah, I would say the leadership in not just by a manager, not just in leader, but leadership in everyone. I suka benda tu lah. Yalah, even so, contoh I terapkan leadership. You need to have a leadership in you. Not just bila ada orang bawahan baru you nak leadership. So, you pimpin diri you sendiri. You pimpin diri you sendiri. Then barulah you pimpin orang lain. That's how it works. You tak boleh nak pimpin orang lain kalau diri you pun kelaut.
Betul.
Yeah. So leadership starts within you. I suka terapkan benda-benda tu lah in my teams. Kalau diorang ada problem ke apa-apa, yeah, sometimes semua dah ada leadership dah dalam masing-masing. All you need is a gentle touch or gentle push. You push the button, dia okay lah. Itu aja. And keep on nurturing them lah.
So what some of the take home values lah yang I boleh dapat daripada apa yang you baru cakap tadi. Everyone in that everyone in kita punya team ni diorang punya specific apa yang diorang punya competencies diorang tu, apa yang diorang dah hebat dalam satu-satu benda tu. You just need to nurture them and then making things better ke, improve apa yang dia punya kemahiran ke, kan? Betul tak?
Betul. Betul. Terbaik Datuk ya. Okay. Ya, betul. When it comes to that, leadership ni very subjective lah. Setengah orang easy to blame people tau. Contoh kalau dia tak suka orang tu, dia tak suka. Betul lah dia tak suka, dia menyampah, tengok dengan tapak kaki pun dia dah berapi. Tapi I selalu terapkan inilah. Kalau orang tu bermasalah sekalipun, leadership in everyone, everyone perlu tahu ni. Kalau orang tu bermasalah, jangan kata orang tu masalah, pinpoint kan specific traits yang bermasalah. Try to look the best of the best in everyone. Ada mata lebah lah kiranya, jangan jadi mata lalat, jadi mata lebah. Benda tu pesan Nabi jugalah, husnuzon, bersangka baik dengan orang dan sebagainya. I think benda-benda tu really make things wonderful tau. You senang nak bekerja dengan orang bila mana, yelah mungkin dia ada buat salah or something, tapi buat salah tu out of 300 actions yang dia buat, mungkin dalam 2-3 saja. Takkan you nak penalize dia dengan disebabkan 2-3 actions. You buatlah countermeasure awal, you discuss dengan dia, you tegur. When
Betul.
you have a problem, it's not about the people, it's about the problem lah. Bagi I lah.
What a good advice, Doctor.
Itulah.
Okay. Tadi kita dah cakap tentang bekerja, values yang kita perlu bekerja, value penting yang kita kena hidup dengan this global changes crisis we call, kan? The disagreement, how do we manage things. One thing yang I nak share, maybe I nak minta pendapat you jugalah, Dr. Syami, kan?
Silakan.
Is there any macam, should be lah, kalau you ada ke ataupun you tak apply this thing called work from home, kan?
Okay.
You ada tak apply something like guidelines ke, ethics ke, supaya kita boleh bekerja secara smooth walaupun kita tak berada dekat dalam satu bangunan or premise?
Betul. Macam you katalah, bila work from home is something that is, I would say, very new to us Malaysian lah. Mungkin perhaps dekat company-company besar, mungkin dia orang ada what the term called as VO, boleh kerja dari rumah or what not. Tapi untuk SME in particular, that work from home is almost impossible to execute. I think
Betul.
in government sectors pun I think very impossible sebab when you work from home, you need to make sure you ada ekosistem yang sama seperti office. Itu sahaja. Ekosistem
Betul,
tu
betul.
mesti sama macam office. You tak boleh kata begini, tomorrow you work from home and expect everything will be okay. Itu macam kelakar lah for me. Dia macam,
Ya.
cakap, wah, everything magically happen. No. You need to transition, the change. Bila mana work from home happens, leaders, especially managers ke apa ke, they have to bear in mind that tak semua orang terus okay dengan work from home, especially those yang ada anak kecil, yang ada family members, yang ada kekangan-kekangan internet, yang ada kekangan nak beli laptop ke, tak ada langsung benda-benda tu. How? You cannot expect their work from home daripada telefon. Are you crazy? Macam gila ke? Dia macam tu je lah kata. Bila you work from home, things a leader need to embrace awal benda tu. Work from home, apa yang tak kena nanti? First, communication. And then second, I would say morale. Nombor 3, I would say the cohesiveness. Dah tak jumpa personal, masing-masing dah lain ke apa ke. When work from home, communication, lain tau macam saya cakap dengan you. Kalau you kat depan, lain. Sekarang kat sini, lain. So, how do you get the lain tu? Satu hal. Macam yang kata lagi, tak sesuai untuk, contohlah mungkin I nak kata tak sesuai terus pun tak boleh. Perhaps benda tu progressive. Macam mana? Manager ataupun higher ups perlu turun padang. Turun padang tu as easy as call. Semua okay ke work from home? Ada apa-apa yang saya boleh bantu? Janganlah terus. So work from home. Kita ada webinar, kita ada meeting sampai petang lah. And you expect dia to do 3-in-1 job. Contoh memasak, jaga 2 orang anak. And then webinar sepanjang hari. Yang ni tepuk dahi. Boleh jadi ke? Boleh ke you dapat productivity yang sama? Boleh ke dapat performance yang sama? Tak. The answer is no. Tak boleh. As a leader, you need to bring the best of everyone and you have to be there with them. Ini kekangan dia ada anak sikit-sikit. Bagilah apa-apa sikit, some support. Sometimes subordinates ke apa ke, they need trust and support from higher ups. Only then they can perform. I have seen with my own eyes. Contoh employee ni mak ayah dia sakit, tapi dia kena webinar. Dari webinar dan juga meeting. So bila mana bos dia tu turun padang sampai pergi rumah, pergi rumah, tolong sikit-sikit, tanya khabar. And then after everything dah sorted out semua tu, that employee perform beyond what the manager expected tau. Sometimes orang perlukan perhatian dan juga support. I would say that je. Kalau you create that kind of culture, a very supportive culture, orang takkan berkira dengan you tau.
Betul. So, meaning to say that the changes is another thing lah, but our embracement towards changes tu, you have to do it slow and steady, and then give a lot of support, and then things like that lah.
Ya, betul. I macam ni je lah. Kadang-kadang we are very excellent in terms of planning.
Betul.
But not in the execution. Meripik tergolek-golek lah, I would say. Macam, kita plan nak ada ni. But who's going to monitor that? Who's going to implement that? Siapa yang akan take control? Siapa yang akan support? Siapa? Spell out lah. Walk the talk lah. Benda tu.
So, I believe lah, even before COVID-19 pun kan, Dr. Syami kan, you have to, like you said earlier, you have to supervise your team at the operation, tempat-tempat bekerja diorang. So there's probably bekerja jarak jauh lah. Orang ada long distance relationship kan, kerja pun ada jarak jauh lah for you, especially from MSS Biofresh kan. So as someone from orang yang berpengalaman dalam this working in a remote location kan. How do you motivate your team remotely, Doktor? Like from someone daripada the other area ke, daripada area office ke kan. So how you motivate them remotely daripada jauh?
Good questions. When it comes to cleaning services, daripada jauh, sebab we have, yalah, cleaning staff mana boleh work from home, macam mana tempat tu nak clean, betul tak? Lain lah kalau pakai bomoh ke pakai robot, I don't know lah, that one is different question. Tapi when it comes to monitoring, motivating, I think it's the same thing. Since our support system tu, contoh apa yang kami buat ialah the structure, the organisation structure itself. Contoh, bawah adalah staff, atas staff adalah team leader yang boleh supervise everything, team leader and supervisor lah, and atas lagi adalah operation manager. Okay, operation manager ni akan touch down to each and every site to brief, to check and balance. And all in all, setiap site we have dalam 40 lebih site across Johor. Setiap site tu kami ada group WhatsApp sendiri. So dekat situ the first touch point untuk counterbalance lah in case of everything. Contoh, bos saya dah takut lah ni, kita straight away pinpoint, kita jangan takut, apa semua ni okay, we are still, kita dapat pelepasan meeting, tak akan kena tahan dan sebagainya. Kalau akak takut, kejap lagi operation manager kita akan touch down kepada site akak untuk brief further lah, just to comfort you, and then juga bagi tahu klien macam mana, kalau ada kekangan, just let us know, apa yang kita boleh bantu, kita bantulah.
Macam tu ya.
Yeah.
Okay. One final advice lah yang mungkin I nak maybe you boleh share ke dengan viewers siapa-siapa dekat yang tengah share, yang tengah tengok watch party ni kan. Just like you said just now, Dr. Syami, we are working in an environment of we don't know things like macam virtual office, work from home ni. Some maybe I don't know lah, maybe tak ada. Let's hope there's no kind of leaders or managers yang put this word ignorance lah. Okay, because the situation is like this. Just like you said just now, there are three kind of jobs yang maybe mothers kena buat. Diorang kena memasak, diorang kena jaga anak, diorang kena present at the same time. So there are, let's hope not lah, hopefully tak ada lah kind of leaders yang put the word ignorance tu. They you know, things can go wrong, something like this lah. Let's say by right, this is your working time. I don't need to know that you are taking care of your mother ke, you are raising your child ke. So how could it have gone in a good way lah, Doctor? How is supposed to be?
Ignorance, ignorant leaders are everywhere lah, Cik Amir. Everywhere. Yeah, let us be honest. Kalau you tengok status kawan-kawan kita pun macam, bos aku suruh ni lagi, those kind of thing. Macam mana, anak nak letak mana, nak kena report duty, far from home.
Betul.
Reality. This is reality. My pesanan to all the bosses out there, have empathy. Payah sangat ke? We are human being, have empathy. Empathy. Empathy is the core, one of the core in leadership. Kalau you tak ada empathy, how are you going to lead people? Itu saja. For me, simple. Leading people means you lead him or her. Bukan you are leader, not boss. Buat kerja, I don't want to know. I don't care. Mak sakit, I don't care. As long as kerja jalan. Mana boleh begitu, bang? Lain. It's not like that. Have empathy lah. Have some thoughts. Certain times, empathy or caring, we are all human being. Mungkin you boleh jadi boss sebab position you dekat atas, you boleh command everyone. Tapi you punya subordinates, orang-orang bawahan, mungkin less fortunate. Come on, gaji dia orang mungkinlah mungkin lagi kecil pada you. Itulah life dia.
Betul.
So have empathy. Mungkin anak dia nak sekolah, nak live dengan cikgu ke, nak apa, nak kena tunggu phone dia. Dah tak ada duit nak beli phone. And then you forcing her or him, kena meeting, tak boleh, kena pakai phone juga. No, it's not like that. You pergilah tolong. Apa payah sangat, apa itu have empathy lah. Keluar pula bad words Leaders pun, nama leaders payah buat kerja ni, geram juga. empathy kalau leader masalah
like you said just now lah, you have to if I can reword your advice just now, check pulse lah, diorang dekat rumah tu okay ke tak, kan?
Ya, betul. Check.
From home tu okay ke, like one of this university lah, doktor kan, I've been handling with this one private university ni. Diorang punya career services unit, apa diorang buat tau? They do a survey towards all the students yang studying from home. Of among all the questions kan, ada soalan dia macam, is it understandable for you to learn through face-to-face like this, live session, and then you punya connection okay ke tak, up to that extent tau. Even some organizations like universities pun, they do this kind of survey to make sure diorang punya students did participate very well in the learning and teaching and learning punya session. Awesome. Yeah, that is one of the things I learned, which is very good. Diorang they do the survey, and then probably in us dekat dalam industri kan, mungkin kita dekat dalam organisasi, dekat dalam industri ni kita cakap benda tu macam climate survey lah. Kita tengok punya ekosistem kan, check the pulse lah, okay ke tak. Alright, so I believe itu sahajalah Dr. Syami. Thank you so much for spending some time out of your busy schedule. I have to mention
sorry lah, I was late just now, berlari sana sikit lah. Ini pun ada lagi lah things to do.
Ada pesanan terakhir yang you nak share dengan viewers kita, viewers you, about maybe leadership?
I would say that this pandemic crisis is very difficult time for everyone. Difficult time for everyone. So for those who are very privileged, mungkin you ada jawatan yang tinggi, mungkin you are someone have a sense of empathy. And when you do change, transition the change, not just say about the change, kita nak buat tu, no, walk the change. You have to walk the change lah. Sekarang ni the situation is, I would say, not completely different, but very different. Previously mungkin kita dekat situasi A, tapi sekarang ni kita dekat situasi B. So as a leader, as a manager, macam mana you nak transition change? It's either you can be the bossy type, you kata buat je lah, or you can tell your team that we can do it together. Instead of being bossy, try to be a leader that everyone needs during this downtime lah. Do it together. Semua orang susah. Mungkin you are fortunate, privilege, gaji tak kena potong ke apa ke dan sebagainya. Mungkin look around, banyak orang susah. Try to help others, reach out to others lah. Mungkin orang tu segan nak minta tolong, you reach out to others. Itu banyak pahala you dapat tu lah. It backs to that lah.
Okay, alright. Thank you so much Dr. Syami.
Sure, most welcome Syami.
Semua yang tengah tonton sesi live ni, okay, hopefully ramai yang share, semoga semuanya bermanfaat.
InsyaAllah, amin. Sure, thank you to you too Syami.
Alright,
okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.